in season 1, maybe the end of season 1, the beginning of season 2. I had started ketamine. It was kind of it didn't end up working out for me the way in which I went through that particular type of therapy with ketamine. And so I started ketamine therapy again this year with a different lens, with a different view, a couple years later. And my initial reason for wanting to start ketamine was because of my pain, right? Duh. But then what I ended up finding out was that it was insanely helpful for my debilitating anxiety. And everybody that knows me and everybody that listens to this show knows that I am an anxious mofo. High anxiety means higher pain, and manage the anxiety, manage the pain, right? But what I didn't expect to find out on a ketamine journey was what happened to me when I was 9 years old once and for all. Up until this past September, I only had foggy memories of kind of sort of what happened in a back room of my grandma's house, but I knew something inherently, terribly, awfully bad happened to me. And it turns out that my ground zero was when I was 9. And it was at 9 years old that my insomnia began. We talk about my insomnia all the time on this show. When I was a little girl, I stopped sleeping when I was 9, right? My OCD tendencies began to develop swiftly at the age of 9. So trying to have some sense of control to what I already felt like a life unraveling in front of me at such a young age, but my little brain not being able to comprehend why it was unraveling. So I decided to control my environment. And only now I'm able to recall, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. And that's what started it all. And that is a pretty heavy line, what started it all. But I am looking back going, it started when I was 9. So anyway, so this past September, my sweetie and I were on a Virgin cruise. I do not recommend it, but that's for a different show. I had my ketamine with me. I had to have a letter from my doctor and all of this baloney so that I could travel with it. And I followed my clinician's protocol just like I'm supposed to, like a good girl. And I went on my scheduled journey. And holy shit. You know, this is the only way that I can put this into like a visual for people. You know, those old slide like carousels when we were kids, the circle things, and we had the little white cardboard slides in it. And each slide was like a cardboard square of one memory in time. And you'd hear the sound of your dad or your mom like hitting the little trigger button, and it made that sound to change it to the next slide. That was how this journey was displayed for my mind's eye. It didn't provide me any time to really process it one slide at a time, like where you can sit back and look and go, oh, look at you blowing bubbles and look at you eating mud, whatever. I ate mud as a kid. Don't even ask me why. So you're looking through all these things, but it was like, buckle up, pay attention, because we don't know where the hell this is going. And right before my eyes, all of the trauma that my body, mind, and spirit had experienced, like over my entire lifetime, showed itself in what felt like 30 seconds. It was a lot. It was fast. It was soul shattering. It was dark and loud. I was sobbing. I was crying. I was laughing. I was all of these things. But it was also incredibly beautiful because I now, in such a short span of time, had so many answers to so many unanswered questions and vague interpretations from a lifetime of feeling alone and all of it, that it was beautiful for me. I think that's more along the reason why I was crying as much as I was. It was more like a weeping, like my soul weeping. And that is what started this all.